No one puts higher expectations on themselves than Louisiana Tech defensive tackle Justin Ellis. As he works now to get ready for the NFL draft, Ellis knows he still has a lot to prove.
Well, I want to be an every down defensive tackle, not just, first, second down. And I think I got the ability to be an every down defensive tackle.
If it's third and long, you want to stay on the field.
I want to stay on the field. Even though I need some more pass rush moves, but I want to stay on the field.
Ellis impressed scouts at the Senior Bowl with his quickness off the ball. When Ellis was weighed in Mobile, he was 351 pounds. When he was weighed at the Combine, he was down to 334.
That's one of my biggest concerns about me. So I just got to, let them know that I can control my weight and I can, I can come in to count when it's, time for count, in shape and ready to go.
You're concerned that your weight's too high?
Yeah, I mean, it's up and down. It's always up and down, and I just got to make sure I get it under control and then, keep it there.
Ellis is determined, and just the nature of playing in the middle of the defensive line, he knows all about hard work and little recognition.
I mean, you got the double teams, you got cut blocks all the time, you got sometimes triple blocks. It's physical on the inside too, most likely you're gonna have like the bigger guys in the interior of the line. And you just gotta be tough, hard-nosed. And when you're a defensive tackle, you gotta be able to not play selfish, because you're gonna need to take up two sometimes for the linebacker to make a tackle. And sometimes you're gonna get your, your shine or whatever, but most of the time you're gonna be taking on a double team, and you just gotta fight the double team for your team.
Ellis plays a position rarely measured by stats. When linebackers have big games, then Ellis has done his job well.
You think of defensive tackle to a linebacker is like O-lineman to a running back, or quarterback. So that's how they should look at it.
Ellis knows he can compete despite coming from a place that's often looked at as being a smaller school.
Most people just look at it like, oh, this Louisiana Tech, So you got to prove every time. You got to prove your point, your story every time, because, even though Louisiana Tech have a bigger name than when I first got there, but it's still Louisiana Tech to some people.
And how much of a chip do you have on your shoulder?
I got a pretty big one, pretty good one. I mean, I got a chip. I had a chip on my shoulder at Louisiana Tech. That's just how I carry myself. Even when I'm doing good, I stay humble and, keep working. Played football since I was 5 years old. And so that's what I've been waiting for, and it's here.
No matter when Ellis gets his name called, he goes knowing his time has finally come. I'm Paul Crane for CST Tonight.